Joe woke up from unconsciousness to find himself trapped in a room with high walls. He remembered being in a job interview before passing out and panicked. His phone was gone, so he banged on the only door, shouting for help. "Shut up," came an irritated voice from next door. Joe found a vent and talked to his neighbor. He learned they were all job applicants who had signed contracts without reading them carefully, forcing them into this experiment. The neighbor warned him things would only get worse. Unwilling to stay captive, Joe tried to climb the wall but failed. As he searched for a way out, a small window in the door opened. Someone threw in bread and water. Joe grabbed the person's hand, mentioning his pregnant wife, but was stabbed with something sharp. He bandaged the wound with his tie. Just as Joe was about to eat, an alarm blared, followed by a distant scream. This made him fear for his safety. The next morning, while disposing of trash down a chute as instructed, he noticed hair on the floor. Looking closer, he found a human head underneath. Shocked, Joe asked his neighbor about it and learned it belonged to the previous room resident. Joe couldn't believe it. He had interviewed at what seemed like a legitimate company. How did he end up here? The neighbor reminded him about the contract he signed without reading, explaining how they were all tricked into this horrible place. Suddenly, a screen lit up in the room. The performance management system assigned tasks, work hours from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., turning a millstone to earn points, 1 point per rotation. New employee protection required a minimum of 50 points. Those who failed would face company punishment, and the lowest scoring employee would be terminated. Recalling yesterday's scream, Joe guessed what termination really meant. For his wife and unborn child, he had no choice but to work and stay alive. To protect himself, he even began overworking, determined not to be the one with the lowest score.